This is me. Just kidding. Obviously, this is not me. But let me explain. About 2 years ago, I was a Smite player. Then, I got bored of Smite and I wanted to get back into the Elder Scrolls Online. So, what do? I buy the game on my PlayStation 5 and I start a brand new account. And at the time, I was in a PlayStation chat with my friend Xander. Here he is. This is him. This is the guy who started this entire thing, really. And the struggle with me starting, and I have already played before. I don't care about the early PVE or all the questing. None of that matters to me. The only thing that mattered to me was being able to get back into PvP, so I can do what I enjoyed on the game. And the issue with that, a lot of the issue comes from gold and getting gear. So my friend said, "You know what? You know what, Chris? You know what would be a great idea? You should pretend to be an e-girl, because they always get free stuff, and playing the game is easy for them." I said, "You know what? That is a brilliant idea." So what I paid however much I paid at the time to switch my character to a girl. And then I changed my name, right? My name was a guy name at first, and then I changed it to a girl name. I started playing, right? I acted like a random girl, like I was new to the game. And here come people, as you're gonna see, bunch of free gold. 400,000, 250,000, 100,000, all this free stuff is what I got because people thought I was a girl. And that was really that's really why I started it, right? I mean, I probably got 50 million in free gold with a bunch of free carries of gear and all types of stuff that normally people would have to go and search for, like vet trials and get perfected gear that I didn't have to try. I just got carried through it because some random guy thought I was a girl and guys, right? And then one day I was watching my friend who's a streamer and she was playing Valorant and she talked in chat. Right after she talked in chat, round two was the first time they completely demolished them in round one, so it didn't matter. Then she made a call out in round two, and the first thing that came out of somebody's mouth was go back to the kitchen and make me a sandwich. And then she was like, "See, this is why, as a girl, I don't like talking in game chat." So then I came up with an idea. I was like, I'm already pretending to be a girl, and so far in the first 2 weeks, it's been pretty easy, right? I got a bunch of free gold. I got a free like $50 house in game that somebody sent me, and I was having a blast. So then I decided to continue because of her and what happened that day on stream. And I quickly realized that she's kind of right. So as you're gonna see here, there's this guy, for example, named Bible, who was crazy obsessed with this person he thought was a girl who he literally never spoke to. I didn't talk to this guy. Obviously, the main issue I had is I couldn't actually speak to anybody because I'm not a girl. So this guy like fell in love with this imaginary person, sent all these messages, right? Oh, you just want to be friends. Of course, man. I don't even, I really, to be honest, I didn't want to be your friend. I just wanted free gold. I know, kind of messed up. It is what it is, right? So this guy fell in love, and then when I basically rejected him because I'm not about that, right? He absolutely crashed out with all types of threats and everything. So then he started a whole thing in zone chat in the game, and everybody was against this guy, right? They're like, okay, this is a woman. Why are you saying all these things about a woman? So that was nice. Everybody came and defended who they thought was a girl. But then you keep going, and then you find these other weirdos, like this Crumbs guy, who asked for nudes and said, "Oh, how much to see you?" Which, by the way, if he still wants to offer money, I will send him a picture of myself. So, Crumbs, let me know. $100. Let me know. I will take a selfie right now and send it to you for $100. Anyways, off topic. As for Discord, at one point he sent me a private message in the game saying that I was probably the super hot chick who is killing a bunch of people in the game, which that one was kind of funny. But it's like, why are, like, guys, why are we doing this? You you don't start relationships with girls in the game. Like, go outside and do that, man. Go to the bar or something. Anyways, again, off topic. So we kind of went through the good phase of getting free stuff, free gold, which was still here and there until after about a month. Then we got to what I just talked about, all these weird people, all the weird simps that come in video games. It's a girl, it's a girl. Let's be as weird as possible and then harass them and bother them all day because I'm in love with somebody I've never talked to or met in my entire life. So that is a little bit weird. And then you get to the very ugly of it, where you get the grape threats and the death threats and the sexual jokes. Like, it's like, were y'all not raised correctly? So, I mean, in conclusion, it is definitely harder to be a girl than a guy. I mean, first of all the trolls and these threats and all of that, it's like, for me, I don't personally care. Like, it doesn't actually affect me, right? But for a lot of other people, it would get to their head, it would hurt their feelings, and then it just makes them feel like crap. So, and it's like a lot of the time, guys don't experience that, right? It's like not as bad for guys. Obviously, as a guy, sometimes you still get that. People don't like you, and then they come and troll you, and they say all these things. But it's like the messages girls get from people who don't like them is absolutely insane compared to the one the guys get. Right? I mean, I still have people who don't like me, and I let them know, guy, they still come and they hate, but it's not as weird. Anyways, that's about all I have to say about that topic. Like I said, a lot of weird guys out there. So if you're a girl, watch out. Just kind of, I mean, if you're a girl, just kind of, I would say, avoid interacting with most guys on video games, because then they, as you saw in those screenshots, always make it weird. Anyways, just stay safe. Peace.